All right, welcome back. Today what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at how do we take everything out of our Google Drive that we've been amassing multiple files in for the past few years, and how do we migrate them over to our new Microsoft 365 OneDrive. Google does not make this an easy process, so this is going to be something that we're going to want to do and understand how to do little bit by little bit. So the first thing we need to do is we need to go into our Google Drive. So open up your browser of choice. I'm going to go ahead and open up Chrome. So I have this already open right here. And then log into your Google Drive with your rosevillepride.org email address. You'll know you're in that if you have the Roseville logo in the upper right-hand corner. What you're going to want to do is you want to go through and you want to take a look at any of the files that you are going to want to transfer over. If you have a bunch of files, I'm going to give you a pre-warning. You're going to want to go ahead and do this little bit by little bit. Videos also, if you have any videos stored in your Google Drive, those things take a while to kind of get through. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through and I'm going to kind of take a look at my files. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to highlight the first one I want to download. And I am going to go all the way to the bottom, or wherever I want, hold down Shift, and I'm going to select the last one. It's going to then go ahead and it's going to highlight all the files that I want to transfer over. I'm going to hit right-click, and I'm going to hit Download. And what that's going to do is it's going to say Preparing Download, zipping however many files you have. Now, again, this process right now takes a while, especially if you have videos or large files that are going to be in this. I would recommend that if you want to do your entire Google Drive, if you have lots of it in there, you do this and then right before you leave for the day and let it run overnight. And then finally, by the time you come in the morning, this is going to be done. This takes a while. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to pause this video, and then I'm going to come back to it when this is actually done. All right. So we went ahead and we let everything in here download. Where do we find this final downloaded file? All right, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to go into our folder down here, file folder, and it's going to be in your downloads. And it's going to say drive download. It's going to have some random numbers and letters. And what I want to do is I want to just at least drag this to my desktop. So I'm going to minimize all windows in the background. I'm going to take that thing and I'm going to drag it to my desktop, and then I can go ahead and close out of that window now. You know it's a zipped file if that icon has a folder with a little zipper on it. So how do we get all those files out? We're going to go ahead and we're going to right-click, and we're going to go to the option that says Extract All. So you're going to click Extract, and it's going to go ahead and it's going to take all those things that were in that file, and it's uncondensing them into their full-sized files. And here we go. So it opens up a folder with everything I need already. So I'm going to hold that, I'm going to keep that open, and I'm going to go back down to my file folder right now. I'm going to right-click, I'm going to click on File Explorer. This way it opens up two windows. And I'm going to do that whole left-right snap thing. So I'm going to take one, move it to the left. I'm going to take the other one and have it on the right. So I have all my Drive download things right here. On this one, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to select my OneDrive in Roseville. And I have all my things that I've already uploaded to my OneDrive. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to right-click. I'm going to make a new folder. So new folder. I'm going to name this Google Drive right now because that way I know these are the things that I imported from my Google Drive. I'm going to click on that. There should be nothing in that at the moment. So all I need to do now is go to my other side, and I'm going to click on my first item. And again, you can go all the way to the bottom, hold down your Shift key, and select the last one. Now there's other options too. You can also hit Control A, that selects all. However you're comfortable selecting all the files. All you're then going to do is just very similar to the one we did with the transferring of the H drive. We're going to take all of our files and we're going to just drag it now and drop it into our new OneDrive account. We're going to notice that everything that's in blue means it's currently syncing to the cloud, so it's going to be saved anywhere. We know it's done when everything is moved from a blue little arrow to a green icon. So as I scroll through, you can already see that some of them are already becoming green, which means they're already backed up to the cloud. So I'll be able to access them anywhere where I can actually get to my H drive or my Microsoft OneDrive. There's lots of things we're doing here. So once we're going to do that, we're going to go ahead and we can close out this file. We can minimize that. I don't need this anymore. I can delete it. I don't need this anymore. I can delete it. and we're good to go. If you had multiple things or lots of information in your Google Drive, you may need to do this little bit by little bit because the download zipping process takes a very long time, especially if you have lots of files or large files there. But other than that, you should be able to kind of transfer everything over, and you'll have a copy of everything you need on your Microsoft OneDrive. If you have any questions, again, let me know, and I will see you next time. Bye.